Welcome to the Jewish Curiosity Podcast, where we take journeys to try and discover ourselves, God, and the destiny of the universe. We're currently in the midst of a journey to answer the question, who am I? And in this episode, we're going to discuss the human body and how we can relate to it. I hope you enjoy. Hillel, one of the great scholars from the Mishnaic era, was walking down the street one day. He had just been teaching and he left to go and do something else. Now, his students asked him where he was going, and he told them that he was going to do a mitzvah, a divine commandment. They asked him which mitzvah, and he told them that he was going to the bathhouse to go and take a bath. So, perplexed, they basically said to him, since when was it a mitzvah to take a bath? And he replied to them as follows. He said, if a person was given the sculpture of a king, he would certainly take very good care of it. He would wash it, clean it, and certainly look after it in all senses. I, says Hillel, was given the image of the King of all kings, of God, and I should therefore certainly take very good care of that. So it's a fascinating thing. Hillel, this man of spirituality, is basically saying that it's a divine command to take care of the physical body. What on earth could be behind that? How can we understand such a thing, that there could be such a value in the physical body? Well, let's understand it in context. On the one hand, it's certainly true that the body is physical and that the healthy dynamic for all of us to have is spiritual ruling over physical. So what does that mean for us? What that means is that our decisions should be based primarily on our intellect and spirituality and less based on our physical drives. Indeed, the shape of the body actually reflects this. We have, in the upright posture of the human being, the brain above the heart and liver, which is the seat of intellect being above the seats of emotion and physicality, respectively. Meaning to say, the intellect and the spirituality should be on top and the physicality should be subordinate. So that is certainly true on the one hand. However, on the other hand, the body is the most amazing thing. Without the body, the soul would be totally useless. The soul could have dreams to change the world, but without the body, it has no ability to actually do anything about that. The soul wants to do good, to strive and to improve things and to improve the person, but basically without the body, there's no ability for it to actually do so. It would be like a company having an amazing CEO, but no COO. The dreams of the company would be amazing, the vision, the decisions would be great, but there would be no action plan, no actual way to bring any of that amazing dream about. And that is really the body and the soul. The soul is like our mini CEO, and then the body is like the mini COO. The dream and the practicality. The soul is certainly the main thing which should be driving our decisions, but without the body, we'd be nowhere. Secondly, the other amazing thing about the body is that it houses the soul. Now, we've learned a little bit about the soul in our journey so far. We've learned about the different levels of the soul, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. We've also learned about the Sfirot, the divine attributes, the Seichel and the Midot. All this unbelievable spiritual complexity is inside every single one of us. The amazing thing is that our physical bodies are actually completely compatible with that spiritual system. For example, in terms of the levels of the soul. So we have the Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, which find their homes respectively in the liver and heart and brain. In terms of the divine attributes, for example, we have Chesed, Gevura, Tiferet, which find their homes in the right arm and left arm and the torso respectively. So when you're looking at your own body, you're looking at an interface between the divine soul, the infinite soul, and the physical world. The body is able to bridge that gap and be compatible with both at the same time. So with all that, we can really understand how much of a mitzvah it would be to look after our bodies. On the one hand, we have a duty of care towards it. Our soul knows what's good for our bodies more than our bodies do. So we should certainly take care of the body from that perspective. But additionally, we should also have utmost respect for our body, because without the body, where would the soul really be? Without the body, the soul would be without expression, but with the body, the soul can change the world. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Jewish Curiosity podcast. If you want to find out more or check out more episodes, you can go to www.jewishcuriosity.com, or you can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Have an amazing day, and hope to see you next time.